Hello, this is the walkthrough for problem 2.1 on page 82. So we're going to create a solid model of the part shown there on page 82. The dimensions are inches, and we're going to end up making a 2D drawing with a front, a top, and a right view. So to get started on drawing this part, what we'll do is we'll just go extrude boss base. I'll start in my top plane. I will get a center rectangle. Draw out a center rectangle. I'm going to smart dimension that center rectangle to 3 and 3. And then I'll also go ahead and put a circle in, and I'll smart dimension that circle to be 1 inch from the top, 1 inch from the left, and to be a diameter of 0.75. I'll go ahead and extrude this to a thickness of 1 inch, and then I will extrude cut on the front face using a corner rectangle. I'll smart dimension that corner rectangle to be a 1/4 inch deep and a 1/2 inch from the right and a 1/2 inch wide. Okay, and through all. There we go. So we have that shape drawn now. I'm going to go up to File, Save As, and I'll go ahead and save it to my server account. And we'll just save it as P2.1, but I'm going to save mine as P2.1 junk, so I know I can just throw it away later because I already have it done. You save yours as P2.1. Okay, then with this open in the background, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to File, Make Drawing from Part. Sorry, my computer's going really slow at the moment. Make sure that you have only show standard sheet formats. Then you're going to go to Browse, and then you're going to find wherever you saved your A-size template to. And make sure you have display sheet format checked and hit OK. Okay, now this should pop up as long as you have your part open in the background and you want to File, Make Drawing from Part. If that's not open, just go over here and click on that button to open it, and then go and click Browse. But if it's already here, then you don't need to worry about browsing for it. The cool thing about importing your views with this is that if you draw your front view in a different plane than what you would want your front view to be on your 2D drawing, like I did here, then you can choose whatever view you want to be your front view. So I'm going to choose my top view to be my front view because it's the most descriptive view of the part. So I'm just going to drag that into place, and now I'm going to make my top view and my right side view. Okay. Now my center lines are already showing because my default settings are to have those display. You can do that too in here. Tangent edges removed, and it's in there somewhere. But I'll also show you how you can put them in manually without having to go to the system options. You can do that by going to Annotations tab, center line, selected view, and then double clicking outside, just outside the part, but inside the boundary box. Okay, and then we have to import our dimensions, so I'll go to Annotations tab, Model Items, Entire Model, Import Items into All View, Eliminate Duplicates, green check mark, and now there's all my dimensions. Now you needed 9 dimensions to make this part, so therefore you need 9 dimensions to accurately describe the part. So all the dimensions that you see on page 82 need to be in this book here. You also want the majority of all the dimensions to be in the front view if possible. So I'm going to go ahead and move some of these dimensions out of my top view and put them in my front view. So I'm going to hold shift, drag, drop, shift, drag, drop. Okay, and then you're going to need to arrange these views and space them out so that they're easy to read. Center the dimension between the arrowheads. I'll pull my 50 out to the side here so it's not squished between the extension lines. I'll center this 3. And you don't want your leader lines at a 45 or a 90 ever. So have that bent off at something looks like it's maybe a 30-degree angle. And then once you get them all spaced out good, you want them in line as best as possible. So I'm going to line up this right there with that 3 there, and that looks nice. You want this to look as clean and as neat as possible. So this right here is completed. That's all for problem 2.1. So then you just go up to File, Save As, and then you would just save it to your folder and then move on to the next one.